Are you serious about growing food year-round? If you are, I'm here to take you on a journey with me to overwinter some plants. It's time to double or nothing. Double your food production by overwintering. Overwintering is also part of gardening. If you want to increase your food production, being on the cheap like me, just follow along. Come on, let's go to the garden. The sun is bright on this cold morning. You start by selecting your plants that you want to overwinter. This case, it's gonna be tomatoes, peppers, and some okra. Be careful how you dig them up. Try to get as much root as you can. I'm choosing to go bare root. I don't want any pest, fungus, or disease in the house. I'm going to use some potting soil, put them in the pots and put them in the house. Gardening sometimes takes a lot of effort, but it can be rewarding. In this case, we're trying to double our food production. I think about got all the plants that I need to overwinter, so let's get out of here. The first plant is going to be okra. Use something to cut with. Be sure to clean your tools between cuttings because you don't want to transmit sickness or diseases from plant to plant. Alright, if you look at this, the bare roots, and you look at the growth I cut off, probably like 8 to 10 inches of growth I left on. I'm going to take these little flower buds off. I want the plant just concentrate on getting his roots together. No flowers needed, not much growth needed. We probably got like 8 to 10 weeks before we can put them back in the ground. I'm trying my best to just keep them healthy at the root. All right, now we're going to put the soil in a used bucket. This bucket will work just fine. Okay, got it all ready. It's about 10, so that's 10 I won't have to buy. That might be all I need next year. I'm going to do my peppers like that to try to overwinter them as well in the house. In a few days, I'll come back and check on them and see if the roots doing pretty good, and then I'll put some holes for drainage. And maybe have to top it off a little bit more. I see if it's growing. It's got a lot of growth. Take that growth off and let them get good and thick for next season, and I'll let you know what happens. Next, I'm doing the pepper plants the same way. All right, we got a bunch of peppers that have become bare rooted. You can wash the soil off the roots with some fresh potting soil so you can take them inside, and we'll strip the leaves off and cut them down. All you need to use is your lopping shears, or either any kind of shears that'll take the leaves off and cut them the way you want them to be cut, and put them in the soil. We got some containers here that we're going to put the pepper plants in, do them just like you did the okra plants. Next season, we'll have an earlier start. When spring comes, we can put our plants in the ground. That's how we double our production, because they get an earlier start. Earlier start, more food. I cut off some tomato plants from the tomato plants I had. We're going to try to overwinter them also. Put them in some soil. See if they catch root. This is going to be an experiment trying to get some to grow. I'm not sure if they will or not, but we're going to experiment. What do you know? I see a few roots on some of the stems. So maybe we might be in luck. We might can save a couple. So some better than none. Okay, this right here is the old garden tub in one of my bedrooms that nobody uses. It's an old garden tub. I decided to put my seedlings, my transfers in here to overwinter. At the back you see the okra plants. I may need to put some more soil and separate them like 2 together. Right now it's like 5 in the ice cream bucket. Okay, the pepper plants. I hadn't trimmed the foliage off yet, but I will. I need to do an updated video on the pepper plants and how they accept moving, being transferred. So I got more pepper plants to put in here. These little tomatoes, they had a little root, but look like they need a feeding. Need to get that done. Other than that, the feeding, I need to add some more soil and let them grow a little bit more. We'll see how that goes. I'm trying to at least save 2 to overwinter. Hopefully I can get at least 2 plants to start off the spring season. There again is pepper plants, and I got a lot of more pepper plants. Okay, that should give me a nice little harvest. I will be coming back to update you on how it went. We'll keep a good eye on it. That way, each year, you'll find me overwintering. I've done it only once, and it was a success. I got some plants. So hopefully, these come out and grow just like the ones I transferred before. We learning stuff. Maybe next time I won't do bare root. Maybe I'll save some soil and try to treat the soil before I bring it in the house. We'll see. That's the good thing about experiments. You get to see things. Okay, I found a few more plants, pepper plants, that I'm going to put in some soil and keep most of the foliage on. We're going to see if we can grow some food inside. All right, thank you for watching my video. As always, I want you to get out there, experiment with me, grow some food. Let's get this going, and be blessed.